Welcome back to the channel, folks. September was a real nail-biter, wasn't it? The market took a dip, and some of you might be feeling the heat. But hold your horses. Don't let a little September slump scare you off. October is here, and with it comes fresh opportunities and a chance for redemption. We're going to break down everything you need to know to navigate October like a pro. Think of this as your game plan, your playbook for success. We're talking essential strategies, smart moves, and maybe even a few Hail Marys. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and let's get ready to conquer the market. Remember, the market is like a roller coaster, full of ups and downs. But with the right strategies, you can ride it out smoothly. Let's dive in and make October a month to remember.
All right, first things first, we got to check under the hood. It's time for a portfolio checkup. Everyone needs to take a good hard look at their holdings. What's working? What's dragging you down like an anchor? Remember, this isn't about panicking, it's about being proactive. Are you overexposed to those high-flying tech stocks that took a hit last month? Maybe it's time to diversify, spread that risk around a bit, and don't be afraid to cut your losses on those deadbeats. This is your money, your future we're talking about. So take charge, be decisive, and let's get that portfolio in fighting shape. Listen up, because this is crucial. Cash is king, especially in a volatile market like this. You need to have dry powder on hand, ready to pounce when those opportunities arise. Think of it as your war chest, your secret weapon. Having some liquidity, some buying power, can be the difference between missing out on a steal and making a killing. Remember those dips we talked about? They can be your best friend if you're prepared. Earnings season is right around the corner, and that means potential bargains galore. Companies are going to be reporting their numbers, and some of them are going to disappoint. So, take a look at your cash position. Can you afford to loosen the purse strings a bit? If not, maybe it's time to reevaluate, free up some funds. Trust me, you'll thank me later. All right, let's talk earnings season. This is where the rubber meets the road, folks. Companies are opening up their books, showing us their report cards, and it's our job to decipher the good from the bad. Focus on the key metrics, the ones that really matter. What are the earnings per share? How's the revenue growth looking? And most importantly, what's the guidance for the future? This is where you put on your analyst hat, do your homework, and make those tough decisions. Chapter 4. The Fed and the Economy. Don't fight the Fed. Listen up, because this is important. You never, ever want to fight the Fed. The Federal Reserve, those folks who control the money supply, they hold a lot of sway over the market. When they speak, Wall Street listens. Are they raising interest rates? Are they pumping the brakes on the economy? Or are they easing up, letting things run a little hot? We've got to keep an eye on the broader economic landscape too. What's happening with inflation? How's the job market looking? These are all pieces of the puzzle that can impact the direction of the market. The more you understand the forces at play, the better equipped you'll be to make smart investment decisions. Chapter 5. Defense wins championships. Time to get defensive. Okay, now let's talk about defense. When the market gets shaky, it's time to shore up your defenses, protect your hard-earned gains. Think of defensive sectors like consumer staples, healthcare, utilities. These are the companies that sell things people need no matter what's happening in the economy. Another defensive strategy, dividend stocks. These companies actually pay you to own their stock, a nice little bonus, especially when the market is choppy. It's like getting paid to wait for the market to recover. Remember, defense wins championships. So don't be afraid to get a little more conservative, a little more cautious, especially in uncertain times. All right, nobody likes to talk about taxes, but we gotta do it. Because believe it or not, tax planning can actually save you money and boost your returns. It's not just about what you make, it's about what you keep. Have you heard of tax loss harvesting? It sounds complicated, but it's really not. Basically, you're selling losing investments to offset gains and reduce your tax liability. And don't wait until December to start thinking about taxes. Year-end planning is crucial. Talk to your financial advisor, do your research, and make sure you're not leaving money on the table. Dollar cost averaging. Take the emotion out. Let's be honest, investing can be emotional. We get greedy when the market's up, scared when it's down, but we can't let our emotions rule our investment decisions. That's where dollar cost averaging comes in. It's a simple but powerful strategy. Instead of trying to time the market, you invest a fixed amount at regular intervals, no matter what the market is doing. This does a couple of things. First, it takes the emotion out of investing. Second, it helps you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when prices are high. Over time, this can lower your average cost per share and potentially boost your returns. Chapter 8. Hedging. Don't bet it all on black. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a Wall Street hotshot, but it's important to understand the basics of hedging. Think of it as insurance for your portfolio. There are all sorts of fancy hedging strategies out there, but the most important thing is to have a plan. What are you going to do if the market takes a nosedive? Do you have any protection in place? Diversification is key here. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes, different sectors, even different countries. Hedging isn't about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. Chapter 9. Stay informed. Knowledge is power. Listen, the market is constantly changing. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. That's why it's so important to stay informed, to keep your finger on the pulse of the market. Read the financial news, follow market analysts like yours truly, and pay attention to investor sentiment. Are people feeling bullish or bearish? What are the big trends everyone's talking about? Once you have the information, you need to be ready to act on it. Don't be afraid to make adjustments to your portfolio, to buy or sell based on your research and your gut instincts. Conquer October and beyond. So there you have it, folks. Your game plan for navigating the October market and beyond. Remember, it's not about getting every call right. It's about having a solid strategy, doing your homework, and staying disciplined. The market can be a wild ride, full of twists and turns. But if you're prepared, if you're informed, and if you're not afraid to take some calculated risks, there's no reason why you can't come out ahead. Stay informed, stay prepared, and happy investing.